When I reflect on my journey with CRU, I can see many elements of God's plan and purpose being worked out in my life, and how He has used CRU to help empower me and grow my faith. When my parents sent me to Ravenswood with the calling that God wanted me to use it as a mission field to fulfill God's purpose, I have seen it particularly through CRU. My first encounter with CRU was in year 7 when I walked into my school's lunchtime CRU group a few weeks into the year. I remember being unsure about going, but with consistent encouraging from my mum, I showed up. Ever since that day, CRU has been a consistent and unwavering part in my life. Over the years, my school's CRU group has changed and evolved. At first, I went alone and sat alone in the corner, but after a few weeks, I was enjoying it so much that I invited one of my friends to come along. She is now my closest friend and the biggest supporter in my faith at school. Around that time, COVID happened, causing our CRU group to dwindle as we turned to Zoom meetings. But in more recent years, a few of my friends and I have been able to step up into leadership positions and undertake training. So now we lead the group and focus on restructuring it to engage even more students. Whilst the growth of our group has not been linear, God has used this time to provide a tight-knit community where I can be vulnerable and gain support from. I'm so thankful to the Holy Spirit that the Holy Spirit has used a difficult time in our CRU group to engage, to grow the depth of our faith and community. We recently embraced a new chaplain at the school, which has been a huge answer to prayer. She has been super encouraging in implementing our ideas, exploring our faith in CRU group, and encouraging us to stand up even more for our faith. I'm looking forward to seeing how our CRU group grows in the next coming years, and how God's purpose and plan continues in my final years at high school. One of my highlights from CRU has been Cross-Train, the leadership holiday camp for students who go to a CRU group. I've been extremely fortunate to attend this camp twice, in 2022 and 2023. I recall sitting in the car driving back from the first camp and describing it as a protective bubble where everyone loved Jesus as much as I did, had similar experiences, and constantly encouraged one another. Cross-Train was an incredible experience, not only for providing a loving Christian environment, but also giving us the tools to lead a CRU group, including teaching us games, engaging activities, and more about the Bible. I cannot explain the encouragement I felt throughout this camp, from both the amazing leaders and my newfound friends. It never ceases to amaze me how CRU camps create an environment where you can go from strangers to best friends with a group in only a few days. Thank you so much to CRU for having me today, and to all the donors for your fantastic support. Thank you.